Greetings, comrades. This is I'm doing Caleb back with another Steam game video, and this game right here is my current obsession. I've practically been playing this for the last couple weeks. Haven't played some other games here and there, but I've just been hooked on this game ever since I bought it during the Steam summer sale. This, you can tell right now, Vampire Survivors. Yep. The addicting, I would say single-stick shooter game that has spawned so many other clones and other games of that nature ever since its release back in 2022, November 22, I believe. And it was on sale, and I decided, you know, I'm going to buy it and see what it's about, and holy shit, I'm hooked on it. And yeah, you can see I've maxed out my gold, and I have way more than that. I've been busy grinding for gold coins, and I'll explain why. And yeah, I actually unlocked all the stuff, all the characters, all the weapons. My beast area is not complete though. I still have 3 more enemies to find, but that's not a huge priority. For me, it's just trying to break through my addiction for this game. Like, Jesus Christ. So I'll try to explain the mechanics before you actually play. So you pick from a selection of characters. A lot of them, you start with 4 characters, but you unlock so many more as you play a game and find like hidden stuff like that. Each character has their own weapon, their own stats, and their own like bonus. Like one character will like shoot an extra projectile. One will regenerate health over time. One will get special power-ups over time, stuff like that. And what's interesting about this game, I thought it was a twin-stick sort of shooter like Geometry Wars, but no, it's driven. It's just you just use the left thumbstick to move your character around, and they fire automatically. And it's pretty well. If you're playing on keyboard mouse, you just use WASD, and you just use the mouse to like aim for like certain objects and stuff, or you can like, just hold the mouse button and just drag your character around that way. But yeah, you'll fight against never-ending hordes of enemies. As you kill more enemies, you'll level up. And each time you gain a level, you get a select from a variety of weapons. Like 3 or 4 weapons, depending on your luck status. If the higher luck is, the higher chance you'll have 4 choices instead of 3. And it pretty much adds to the replayability. It's like, I'll show that more as we play. And yeah, I also have a mod. This is the multi-purpose quality of life mod, which adds a few other things like special tooltips, even a debug mode, which you can like cheat your way through, and which I will admit I have used this a bit. But we're going to see if we can turn off all these. Actually, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm actually going to remove the mod because I mainly use this to like help me get to some of the harder unlocks and stuff. So give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Uninstalled the mod, and yeah, now it's gone. And yeah, flashing effects, full screen. Now the full screen here is a little iffy, especially like a dual monitor setup like I do. Like if you alt tab or go to your second monitor, the full screen mode will kind of be a little wonky because it will show like a small section of your desktop on the right, at least in my experience. So that's something to keep in mind if you plan on doing like a multi-monitor setups or whatever. It doesn't affect the game any. It's just I just find it a little weird. But yeah. Let's go and get the game started, and I'll explain the game to the best of my ability, which is not very good, but hey, you're used to that. So yeah, you start with just these 4 characters, the Belpace family, however you pronounce it. But as you play through the game, you'll unlock new weapons, and you'll unlock new characters. You only start with 4, but there's a whopping 16, 32, So the game starts with 40 playable characters, but there's also the DLC, which has another 17 characters. So you have quite a selection of characters to choose from in the end. But like I say, each character starts with their own weapon, and they have all of them have different stats. Some move faster, some can take more damage, some can recover health a lot, and once you beat the game and unlock stuff, you unlock golden eggs. You increase their stats even further. Granted, you go to the shopkeeper, and the golden eggs are like 10,000 gold each. That's why I've been grinding so much gold. So I'm gonna increase the stats of all the characters here. But if you want to play it vanilla, it'd be boring if you just turn off the eggs. Just play it vanilla. But now each golden egg you buy will increase their stuff by a tiny amount. But if you're like me, you've been grinding the shit out of this game for gold coins, and you get like so many golden eggs, you can like make your characters gods. So anyway, we're going to start. I barely touched this guy since I unlocked the other characters, so we're going to start one of the starting characters here. And like I said, they each start their own weapon, and they have different stats. Like this guy does more damage every 10 levels. One character will fire extra projectiles. One will level up faster, and stuff like that. So many characters to choose from, different stats, different weapons, different bonuses, and stuff like that. There's so many different levels too. Each one has their own unique look to it, as well as its own selection of enemies. So there are 5 base stages, as well as a few extra bonus stages. And here for the DLC maps here. I can't wait. I hope there's another DLC for this. It gives me even more incentive to keep playing this game. So we're going to start with. I guess we'll do this map. I haven't played that much. And also, as you play through the game, you unlock modifiers, like random events. Like, as I said, it'll randomize events. Sometimes it'll spawn like light sources you get destroyed for health or coins. Sometimes it'll spawn like a huge group of enemies that'll come towards you. Like, it's all randomized. And you have a few other cool features here. You got hyper mode, which increases your move speed and as well as your gold and luck. There's hurry mode, which increases the game speed and your XP gain. You have arcanas, which are very special modifiers. Like, you have up to 3, but certain characters can have more, where it'll change up your weapons and stuff, make you even more powerful and vary the gameplay quite a bit. And you have limit break, which very cool feature. Now, in the normal circumstances, once you max out a weapon, that's it. It's as powerful as it can get. But once you get limit break, you can actually increase the power further. It'll change a random stat, like the projectiles will fire faster, or the projectiles will be bigger, it'll do more damage, it'll do more critical damage, stuff like that. Then you have inverse, which increases your gold and luck, but also increases the enemy health, so it actually makes it more challenging, quote-unquote, depending on how powerful your character is. And endless mode, pretty obvious, because in normal circumstances, each game is about 30 minutes, and once you get to 30 minutes, death will literally come and kill you. And it is possible to kill death. It's not easy, though. Just look up the wiki or tutorials on YouTube. They'll show you how to do it. It's not easy, but it's possible. And even after that, you still die. Strange how that works. But let me choose the... There we go. And also you can change... There's quite a selection of music to choose from. You can actually lock it so it'll play through every map that you play. And I guess we'll go with... Well... Yeah, we'll go with these. And I guess I'll turn off random events for now. Okay, I guess I'll pick an Arcana. I guess beginning... Yeah, you'll be surrounded by enemies, but depending on what character you are, it won't be hard to go through it. And as you level up, you choose from a selection of weapons. You don't start with that many, but like I said, as you play through the game and unlock more stuff, you have a wider selection of weapons and power-ups to choose from. So I guess we'll go with Spell String. Yeah, large variety of weapons to choose from. Some more useful than others. Yeah, eventually they're gonna gang up on you, but another thing I forgot to mention, might as well show it quick. Yeah, believe it or not, this, you have to unlock the map for the pause screen. This, you also have to unlock a Grimoire, which basically shows you all the weapon combinations you have. Which basically, when you combine a weapon with a certain power-up, it will evolve into an even more powerful weapon. And there are also fusions, where you combine like certain weapons to make other powerful weapons, which is a pretty cool feature. It gives you a lot of room for experimentation because it's all randomized, especially when you get unlock all the stuff, all the weapons and stuff. You know, no two runs are gonna be alike. Like you might start with you might get an axe and a lightning ring in the next one round. Or the next round you might get a sword and a fire wand. Like it's all randomized. Like no two playthroughs are alike. Yeah, it may look like things aren't in your favor, but like I said, as you play through and get more stuff, and you actually level up your characters, and eventually get golden eggs to permanently increase their stats even further, you know, in layers you'll be begging for enemies to kill you. You'll become so powerful. Okay, give me 1 second, I need to check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Had to put something in the oven. As you level up, you can either get new power-ups, weapons, or upgrade your existing ones. Each weapon has its own level limit, and without limit break, once you get to that limit, that's it. But like I said, once you get limit break, you can increase them even further, making it even more powerful. And you get like 6 weapons, and you have limit break. Oh boy, the performance will drop to single digits. But that's part of the fun of it, like seeing how powerful you make your character and wondering if you ever see double digits in that playthrough again. But one thing to note is you go to options, you actually quit out and it'll end your run and have your stats and stuff there. So there are 2 ways to end the run, either by quitting out or by dying. If you're playing endless mode, quitting out's the only way to get out. Especially in later ways where they're super powerful. And then as you level up, you'll see like an evolution symbol in the lower right of the weapon, and let you know that you can evolve a certain weapon with that. Under normal circumstances, you start out pretty weak. As you play through, you get more weapons and you have a better chance. Once you unlock the more powerful weapons and stuff, again, you'll be begging for enemies to come kill you. You'll be so powerful. Yeah, this game spawns so many other imitators and stuff, and I've actually played a few of them. Definitely gonna show up in later videos, like Proteus, which I actually played that first. Definitely for another future Steam game video. And Soulstone Survivors, which one of my nephews is hooked on that game. Just as no one of those crazes, you know, this is the originator, others want to be the innovator. And other games, they do have their own twists and turns on them. Proteus especially is pretty interesting. I'm going to explain that in another video. But this is the game that started the craze. So even though I have like 60 hours on this, I've been playing the shit out of this game. Especially on the Steam Deck on the TV. Which, speaking of, yeah, those audio issues are still present. The audio cuts off every now and then. That's a Steam Dock firmware issue. And supposedly that's going to be fixed in SteamOS 3.5. Every now and then they'll drop chests. You'll get a good amount of gold as well as upgrade for your weapons and power-ups and stuff. Sometimes you'll get 3 items, and in rare cases you'll get 5 items and a whole lot of gold. Now keep in mind, when you first play this game, you're not going to have a lot of stuff right out of the gate. You're going to have to play through it. But there are some like hidden codes, which you get in the unlocked or secret screen. So you can unlock that stuff right from the get-go. There are a ton of passcodes though, so look them up. They're on the wiki, but you know, check out the sites for that. You see how much more damage I'm doing now. I'm like 6 weapons, including garlic, which I wouldn't call it a weapon, but it damages enemies and it slows them down, so I guess. It's really interesting. There's a lot of experimentation involved in this game, where you can like choose different characters, like try different combinations of weapons, see which ones work out well, stuff. Though again, it's all randomized, so you're not going to sustain stuff any time. Though you can like re-roll or even skip the level up bonuses. So maybe you want to wait later to get what you want. Like some characters reroll more than others. You actually get more rerolls to golden eggs. Oh, here's a shopkeeper. I've kind of been neglecting him. Yeah, you can get some additional weapons from him. And here are those golden eggs I'm talking about. It permanently improves a random stat for a character by a tiny amount. So press it. Yeah, it's just a small amount, but the more gold you have, the more eggs you can get. And more powerful you become, so we'll just do that for now. And it won't take effect during that wave. It'll take effect next time you play that character. And like I said, if you feel your character is a bit too powerful, you just turn off the golden eggs, you just play them like right out of the box, vanilla. Which that's fine too, you know. It gives you a chance to try out like other builds and stuff, see how powerful they are. I'll say builds, more like weapon and upgrade, power-up builds, because it's not a traditional RPG per se. You don't modify certain stats by leveling up, you just get new weapons and power-ups. And for some characters, some powers are more useful than others. The chest. And to evolve weapons, you have to max out the weapon and the power-up that you need. And the next chest you open up will likely have the evolution for that weapon. Again, all random. As you can probably tell by now, you collect these gems to level up. Different colored gems offer different amounts of XP. And you'll learn quickly, once you unlock everything in trial stuff, some characters are pretty OP. And that's without golden eggs into account. And occasionally they not only drop chests, they also drop like one-use power-ups like fire spells, which like destroy everything that you're pointing at. And they're also what's called Rosary, I think, which is basically a smart bomb. You grab that and it destroys everything on screen. And there's also like attract orbs you pick up. They'll gather all the gems around you and collect them for you. Which is really useful, especially after you kill a bunch of enemies. You drop a lot of gems, you don't have time to grab them all. Yeah, love this game. There's so many Easter eggs and hidden things in this game, and you definitely want to check out the wiki, because it offers like a lot of trivia. You notice a lot of Easter eggs from like other games and stuff in here. Alright. You know, the first level music, it's stuck in my head. Like, sometimes I found myself humming it and stuff. Like, that's how addicted I am in this game, and I've only been playing for like a little over 60 hours total. But that number is just going to increase. Even though I unlocked everything already, I'm still playing this game. It's kind of Warfare. Even though I've reached Master Rank 30 and got all the stuff I want and stuff, I'm still playing it. Not as much as I used to, but I'm still playing it. So you know a game is captivating when you unlock all the stuff it has, and you still play it. Like, again, just to try out different builds, try all the characters, and, you know, and getting golden eggs to see how much more powerful we can make the characters. Like, oh my god. One character, I got like 5,000 golden eggs, and she's like unstoppable. But I might show that later in this video, just to show you can see how much powerful your character can theoretically get if you take the time, like I do, or use that multi-purpose mod to get a bunch of golden eggs and power up your characters. Just to see how much more ridiculous it can get. So you're fighting against overwhelming odds, but trust me, once you get powerful enough and level up your stuff, you'll be begging for enemies to kill you. You'll be that powerful. And one of my nephews told me this is also on iOS. So now you can bring this stuff on the go. Maybe it's on Android, I don't know. If it's on iOS, then maybe it's on Android too. And of course, you play on the Steam Deck, which, yes, this is Steam Deck verified. Though the frame rate issues when you're super powerful are, oh boy. Oh, and I also found out this game's coming to Switch. So yeah, even more reason to check this game out. Spreading the Survivor love. And hopefully those other Survivor likes. That's probably gonna be a new genre, Survivor-like. You see Metroidvania, you see Souls-like, you see Roguelike. I think Survivor-like is gonna be a new genre after this. Basically, move around, shoot stuff automatically, level up character, fight increasing waves of enemies, and try to survive as long as possible. There's that rosary I was talking about. Yeah, I love this game. I forgot to mention the price this game goes for. This amazing game only costs $5. Last game, and I actually got it for sale. It was like $3.74. And the DLC are also another $2 each, which you might as well grab those two because it adds even more content each one. Like new locations, new varieties of enemies, of course, new characters and weapons. You're gonna at least upgrade one of my weapons. Let's see, I've already can you check how much you level up your weapons here. Okay, so instead of max out that hollow heart before I can get the evolution for the whip. There you open chest, you'll get a decent amount of gold and a random upgrade. Oh, what? I have all-day weapon. The King Bible. Never ends. But yeah, it's gonna keep spinning and spinning. Yeah, another way to move, you just hold the mouse button and just move the direction you want to go. You can tell this has like a mobile interface in mind. When I first saw this, I thought it was like a port of an iOS or Android game. Well, I wasn't too far off. You know, it has that mobile game feel to it. It's still addicting as all hell, all the unlockables and stuff. Maybe now I can upgrade. Oh yeah, occasionally purple chests will drop, which will give you an extra arcane. You can reroll these too if you don't find what you want. We'll go with this one. Some give certain weapons more healing capabilities, some will do more damage. Some have projectiles explode. There we go, there's a new weapon. Bloody Tear. You deal critical damage and absorb HP. You can see why this game's so addicting, like, all the different weapons you can get, and some of the crazy builds you can think of for certain characters. And the golden eggs just, it's pretty much the icing on the cake. Turn these characters into gods. Speaking of gods, I might as well show that right now. Let me go and load one of my other characters and show you just how much more powerful they can be. Okay, so here's my ultra power character, 5,248 eggs. Okay, now let me turn off the stats so you can see the difference. Okay, this is how the character starts as. And this is how much more powerful that you can make them when you buy a bunch of golden eggs. Yep. Vanilla, golden eggs. Vanilla, golden eggs. And yeah. Just to see how much more. Let's go and max it out. And I have all the modifiers turned on. And yeah, this is technically theoretical. It is possible though. I see how much faster I'm leveling up. I'm killing so many things at once. And plus the growth. I'm also showing the left here. Luck. That mainly increases your chances of getting a extra choice for leveling up. Growth is your XP gain. Greed is your gold gain. And Curse, it modifies the enemies. Like they move faster, deal more damage, and come in larger numbers. But as you can see at this point, doesn't make much difference for them. Still getting owned. And it's much faster I'm moving these. And again, you save up enough golden eggs. I'm not shopping and buy more golden eggs. This is how much more powerful you can make your character. Because they're barely even getting into the screen, they're getting annihilated. If you take the time to grind for gold, you get golden eggs for your character, you too can have a character that can literally break the game. Oh man. As well as I can't even tell what's going on now, but Jesus Christ. Again, it's all that growth and greed I have. So I'd be like level 100 in the blink of an eye. You barely move like leveling up 10 times. Yeah, that is theoretically how much more powerful you can make your characters. It does take time though. Or a certain mod that I just uninstalled. But yeah, Vampire Survivors. Definitely check this game out. It's only $5. So you're getting a lot of fun for just an Abraham Lincoln. And definitely get the DLC too. Like I said, it adds more stuff. And I guess get the soundtrack too. I've been neglecting to mention the soundtrack. It's pretty awesome. I find myself humming to some of the tunes here. Yeah, I'm curious how this is gonna play on the Switch, and I'm gonna see if it's on Android. It probably isn't, but I'll check. So anyway, this is I'm Giving Kid Up signing out. Y'all have a good day.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.